Hi everyone, and welcome to our 2021 Winter Basketball Cheer Awards. I would like to introduce our principal, Mr. Brian Baker. He'd like to say a couple of things. I'm forcing him to, as we get started.
I am happy to be here. Thank you. All right. This is the Winter Cheer Banquet, okay? Let's get a cheer for that. Ready? Woo! I know all the families at home are cheering too, right? They're going crazy, okay? Now, what's that one cheer? I did it a lot of times this year at the games where you go, is it fair? And you go like this with the one, right? Can someone sing that real quick? Just
let's do it, let's have some fun. When we say number,
you say one. Number!
One!
Number!
One!
All right, I had to do it to you guys because you guys did it to me so many times, and you have to feel the putting the finger out. That's awesome. It's like the power. So, all right. Well, I'm glad you guys are having a good time here. Looks like you guys are all such good friends, and that's what it's all about. Is you guys coming together and having a good time together. I'm so glad that we were able to have a season for you guys across the state. So what a blessing that was. I know there was some quarantine involved, and there was some, a lot of ups and downs, but you guys made it through. So. Glad that you guys can be here together tonight, and I'm thankful for the families being online and our tech crew to be able to make this possible. We're focused this year on what we can do, right? Not on what we can't do. We know we can't do everything that we want to have happen, but we're certainly making some things happen. So you guys are a big part of that this year. So give yourselves a round of applause. Come on. Yes. Awesome. Very proud of each and every one of you, okay? I'm going to turn it back over to Coach Shoemate, and we got some great awards to talk about. All right, here you go.
Thank you so much, Mr. Baker. Okay, so we're going to do our awards, and as we do this, I'll talk about each of the different teams a little bit, and we'll have Coach Hawkins and Coach Downs help as well. So first of all, I want to thank the parents at home and all the families for your support through this season. It definitely has been one like no other we've ever seen before. But you know what? We got through it. The girls were able to cheer, which is amazing because there were times that, especially back in November, I wasn't sure if we were ever going to be able to cheer during this basketball season. So thank you, families, for all of your support. Thank you, girls, for all of your flexibility in this season. Things changed literally minute to minute, I felt like. But everyone had the opportunity to cheer at games. Maybe not as many as we're used to, but you were able to get out there in front of your parents, in front of the parents of the players, even in front of the swimmers at the swim meet. We actually, I think, I'm very proud of what you all have done this season because everybody stepped out of their comfort zone and we did some things that haven't been done before, or if they have been done before, it's been years and years ago. So thank you for being flexible. Cheering at the boys' games is our typical season. Cheering at the girls' games was a new experience, and the parents appreciated it. It made for more of a regular basketball season. We all know how quiet the gym was, even during boys' games, with only having one set of cheerleaders and very limited fans. So it helped pump up the girls. The parents loved it. The girls who were able to go and cheer for the swim team, that was amazing. Those of you that were there, you saw that one of the OHSAA representatives came up and was very impressed that Buckeye Valley had cheerleaders there cheering for their swim team. So you guys have done some really amazing things this year, and all of the coaches, we are so, so proud of you. And we are so thankful to have been able to work with you this year. Again, it was not normal, but next year, fingers crossed, things will be better, okay? So we're gonna start with our freshman awards. And just to let you know, if you cheered for football, you're also getting your football certificates today, since we never had a fall football or fall sports awards. Okay, so Coach Hawkins, you want to talk about the freshman team at all?
I'd love to. Awesome. These ladies
It was so amazing having you guys as my second year. You guys were such a fun group. It's so fun. As like the freshman coach, I get to meet like the new personalities moving up, and it's so much fun to see you guys and see you guys mesh with the crew that's already been here. And so you guys were a blast. You made me laugh literally all the time. So I had a great season. You guys also did an amazing season during football. I know it was kind of weird because it was like, do we have a game? Do we not? Do we have a game? But you guys were so flexible consistently, and you guys were so open to just kind of like going with the flow, and I really appreciated it. And you guys did the same in basketball season. Super flexible. You guys were willing to work whenever, and willing to learn like new chants, new cheers. You guys really became solid cheerleaders, and I'm really proud to have coached you this year. So thank you. All right, start to sweat. All right. Do you want me to call names, or you want to? I'll call names. Okay, perfect.
Okay, so our freshman cheerleaders, if we could have Chelsea Kroll come up, please. Chelsea's a freshman, but I'm not with high school now. Feel like I should be saying something like a pageant.
Just so you can give a little wave to the camera.
And next we have McKenna Smotherman.
Someone who can stand, give a little wave.
Be a superstar.
Oh, sorry.
And Kylie Milan. Give away. And last but not least, Gracie Javin.
Give my hair flip since I just got in.
Hair flipping away.
Yes.
And let's give our freshman team a rousing round of applause. Okay, next we have our JV. And real quick before she leaves, Aubrey Gump for JV. Yay! Aubrey has to go to lacrosse, so here's her way. Okay, so our JV team, just like the freshman team, were flexible. JV team had probably the most games canceled because of the JV boys being quarantined several times throughout the season. But again, they rallied through it. If some of the girls moved down and cheered with the freshmen for freshman games, some of the sophomores and juniors were asked to move up and cheer at the varsity games. So again, we did try to provide as many opportunities for all of the girls to cheer as much as possible. So for our JV, Riley, is it Debo? Is that how you say your last name? That's what I thought. Riley Debo! And Lily Claypool. And Savannah Burwell.
That's fine.
You were very good too. You can do a hair flip.
Oh,
They're both.
sorry.
And Julia Smith. And Amanda, if you'll come up, Amanda cheered for varsity for football season. So Amanda is getting her cheer pin for varsity. So come on up. So turn around, wait. Thank you. Is that everybody? Yep. Okay, so that was our JV team. So let's give our JV team a round of applause, please. to our varsity. And our varsity did an amazing job this year in terms of learning to dance in like 2 practices. If I knew you could have done that all 4 of these years, girls, that I've had for all 4 years, we would have been doing this a lot more. So those of you that are underclassmen, watch out, because now the expectation and the bar is set very high. So the quick learning of dances will be fully expected in the coming years, just to let you know. Okay, so after we do the varsity certificates, then we're going to do our special awards last. Okay, so we're going to start with, so our first varsity cheerleader to be presented her award today is unfortunately not here because of a prior appointment. But our first recipient for varsity is for Eden Rhodes. And Eden, this is her first year as a varsity athlete. So Eden will get her letter and her numbers and her pin. And Eden also was awarded the Academic All-League Ohio Division Certificate of Recognition. And those who receive this award means that they have maintained a 3.5 or greater GPA during the winter sports season. And this is from the Mid-State League Commissioner. So that's a very important honor to have, because besides being an athlete and being involved in your school, you're also being recognized for your academics. So congratulations to Eden. Okay, next we have Isabella Sylvester. So Isabella cheered football and basketball. Come stand beside me, please. And on varsity, and did an amazing job. So Isabella, here are your letters, your graduation year, and she gets her megaphone pin and a bar since basketball was her second season for varsity, and there are your certificates. So wait a minute. Okay, next, if I can have Katie Holcomb come up, please. So Katie also cheered for varsity for football and basketball season. So she is getting her certificates for both seasons, as well as her letters, her numbers, and her pins. And Katie also is receiving the Academic All-League Ohio Division Certificate of Recognition. Okay, next, if Raven Rockwell will come up, please. So Raven cheered varsity for basketball season this year. We missed her during football, but she played golf, so that's amazing. And Raven is getting her bar, as she was a varsity cheerleader last year. And Raven is also receiving the Academic All-League Ohio Division Certificate of Recognition. Congratulations. Okay, if I can have Reagan, please. So Reagan cheered for football and basketball, and she receives 2 bars. And Reagan's going to come back up in a little bit with the other seniors, so that's all I'm going to say for now. And if I can have Gina Radlock come up, please. Gina was also a basketball-only cheerleader, varsity, for the first time. And Gina is also a recipient of the Academic All-League Ohio Division Certificate of Recognition. Congratulations, Gina. And next, Allison Sawmiller. So Allison is receiving her certificates for football and basketball cheer today, and her 2 bars for her letter. And Allison is also a recipient of the Academic All-League Ohio Division Certificate of Recognition for grades. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wave it again. Hey, if I can have Ashley, come on down. So Ashley is one of our basketball cheerleaders, and this is her second year. Yeah, second year. So she's receiving a bar just for varsity. She's been cheering longer than that. And Ashley is also an Academic All-League Ohio Division Certificate of Recognition recipient for 3.5 or higher during basketball season. Good job. Okay, and then we have Abigail Berzansky. Abby is not able to be here today, so I have her 2 pins, one for football season, one for basketball season. And Abby is also a recipient of the Academic All-League Ohio Division for maintaining a 3.5 or greater GPA during the basketball season. So congratulations, Abby. Okay, now if I could have Faith come up, please. So Faith is a senior. She cheered for football and for basketball, so she gets her bars for that. And Faith is also the recipient of the Academic All-League Ohio Division for grades 3.5 or higher. So good job, Faith. Okay, so because this year is like nothing we've ever done before, we're doing things a little bit different. So because we did not have our fall sports awards like we were supposed to, I have special awards. What? So the special awards for football, and then I'm going to do basketball, but I want to get football done first, and now I have to look at them because it's been so long, I don't remember whose names or what award each person got. Okay, if I could have Reagan Polton please come up. Reagan is the recipient from football season of the Barron Award. And the Barron Award is the award that is given, and this was chosen by the girls, not by the coaches, for the athletes who represent what a true Barron is in all aspects of their life, from their sport to their academics, to their community, to just representing and making BV a better place. So Reagan is our fall sports Barron Award winner. And our most valuable cheerleader from the fall sports season is Allison Sawmiller. Again, this was voted on by the girls. Allison being voted as most valuable. Most valuable means that she was a true leader. When we were a cheer, she kind of, took the lead without being pushy and was a great role model for the younger girls to live up to be like. So, congratulations. Thank you. Okay, now for our winter awards, I don't have the plaques because they were not ready for me. So I'm going to ask the girls who received the awards to come up. Mrs. Phillips in the office will call you down when she has the plaques, okay, for you to pick up. So if I could have Allison Sawmiller come back up, please. Allison, for basketball season, is receiving the Barron Award. So during basketball season, the other team members voted her as representing the Barron, being a leader in all aspects of school and athletics and the community. So Allison, congratulations on our Barron Award. Thank you. Okay, for our most valuable person for cheer over basketball or during basketball season, unfortunately is not here. That is Abigail Berzansky. Most valuable is being a leader and just being that person kind of whose presence is important to the program. And then our most improved recipient is Gina Radlock. So I want to take a moment and talk about Gia because Gia is a senior. This is the first year she has ever cheered, ever in her life. She tried out because she thought it looked like fun. She's really good friends with Ashley, and they run cross country together, they run track together, and she was like, I'm just gonna try out and see what happens. Gia was amazing. This girl can learn things. Literally, if varsity started a chant on the sidelines of a game that she hadn't learned, by the second time through, she picked it up by watching that. So this, I'm so happy that the girls voted for her because I might have had to override it if they didn't, but you were the winner for this by your teammates. She was amazing. Definitely most improved. She worked hard, and I know she was an amazing addition to the cheer team, and I'm very thankful that you decided to join us this year. You were great, and I will miss you. Thank you. Now, if I can have all my seniors come up, please.
I'll go with that, buddy.
I'll line up.
Our own little program. No, I should have.
Okay, so, sorry, cameraman. I'm making this difficult. Keep coming. Okay, so up here are our seniors this year, and we have a lot. And Abby's not here, so we have 6 seniors. I'm going to start by talking about Gia and Faith. Okay, so I just talked about Gia. This is Gia's first year. So thankful that she tried out for cheerleading because besides her ability to pick things up so quickly, positive attitude, always smiling, always willing to jump in and do whatever needed to be done. So Gia, from the cheer program, thank you so much. You can snuggle up with that at school next year and remember your year as a Buckeye Valley cheerleader. And then Faith joined us as a junior in probably a very upsetting situation for her, but a very positive situation for us. She came in, did not know anybody at Buckeye Valley at all. Came in the summer in August, right? In August for her tryout and joined the team and fit right in right away. A leader, she is always super positive and smiling and, encouraging. So Faith, even though you've only been with me for 2 years, you've been a great addition. I'm very thankful that I've had the pleasure of working with you for 2 years.
Thank you.
Okay, now for the rest of these.
For the rest
of this riffraff. Okay, so Allison and Reagan and Ashley and Abby, who's not here. These girls were my freshman team when I started coaching here. So they've had to endure me for 4 years through the good, the bad, and the ugly. It wasn't always fun, was it, girls?
Yeah, no, it was always awesome.
But the growth that I've seen in these girls as cheerleaders, as human beings, has been absolutely amazing. This is one of the best parts of being a coach, is seeing and witnessing how your athletes change and mature and take the lead and work hard and get better from the time they're freshmen till they graduate from high school. all of you are truly a part of my family. I care deeply for every one of you. The 4 of you is gonna be the hardest to leave.
Stop, Coach. Don't do this if wearing that sweater.
So am I. Because again, when I took over coaching and you guys tried out, I didn't know who you were. You didn't know who I was. But we've been through a lot together. We've been through 2 different coaches. We've had times when you were a freshman that we didn't have a coach for a while.
Yeah.
So we've been through a lot together, and I'm very proud of all of you. I'm very proud of the young ladies that you've become, how hard you've worked, and I'm truly going to miss you. So you need to come back and say hi, okay? And yes, you do get one. Hold on.
Why'd you do us like that, Coach? You didn't have to do that.
I'm sorry.
So good. Crying.
I'm missing one. If the girls could give our seniors a round of applause. We're doing great and you will definitely be missed in your program. But you still have tryouts to help with, so. Yeah, that's all you've done is yes. Thank you.
Thank
you.
I love you.
Have a nice day. I would like to thank my assistant coaches, Coach Hawkins and Coach Downs, for helping through this season, for their flexibility, making changes when necessary, because it was necessary. Even today, power went out here at Buckeye Valley, and I'm getting text messages from girls saying the power's out. Are we still having awards? So we were going to do it regardless if we have power or not. It was going to happen because that's just the way we do things. We make it work. So I want to thank everyone again. Girls, you're amazing. I love you all. You've been, again, you're part of my family. So don't ever forget that. And I hope to see everyone plus more at tryouts for next year, which will be in April, the week of April 12th, the week of April 12th. So be on the lookout for that. And again, thanks for a great season. I couldn't ask for anything more. Best of luck in the rest of your school this year. Thank you.